So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Navamsa video. Forgot to change the title there for those of you caught me earlier. Um, so yeah, welcome to our Navamsa series video live on the eve of Christmas, okay, with my favorite cigar. This is my favorite cigar now. It's long, it's big, just the way I like it. It's awesome, you know? So yeah, today we're gonna be covering Jupiter in the fourth house of your Navamsa chart. And what happens when Jupiter is in the fourth house? And as always, if you do not know, if you have Jupiter in the fourth house in Navamsa, which is one of the most important divisional charts in Vedic astrology, which kind of shows the strength of your planets, the second half of your life, which shows, you know, the destiny that you're here to live. Just go to my website, astrologykrs.com. The link is at the bottom in the description, and you can see the report under the shop section there. Yeah, let's discuss the Navamsa chart, and just to also let my followers know that I'm going to be discussing the snapshot secret techniques of nakshatras in my academy in a week or two at Maghavedic Astrology Academy. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be amazing. So anyway, let's get started. So Jupiter in the fourth house. When you have Jupiter in the fourth house, you guys probably are already predicting what I'm going to say. That it's the most blissful, amazing, great position to have in a chart. And I'm kind of here to contradict that. Not too much contradiction, but there's a little bit of contradiction. When Jupiter is in the fourth house of Navamsa, you got to understand this one thing. There's going to be a heavy pull towards responsibilities in the fourth house. Because what did Faldipika or Parashara Hora Shastra said about Jupiter? Jupiter is the heavy one. Like gravity, Jupiter is the heavy one. And when Jupiter is heavy upon you, you feel the weight, you feel the pressure, you kind of start to crumble in. Because the thing is, when Jupiter is in the fourth house, you gotta understand you're bringing a guru into your fourth house. You are destined. It's not like you're bringing. You are destined to have the energy of guru in your fourth house, of home. What do you think a guru will do in a home? Imagine you had Sri Yukteswar, guru of Yogananda, coming and residing in your home. Do you think you can freely drink, eat non-veg, carouse, and have a good time? No. Jupiter is going to pinch you in your butt when you do these things. So whenever Jupiter is in the fourth house, it can be a great thing, but it comes with a pinch. It comes with a karmic drawback. Meaning, if you are not following the family duties, the family responsibilities, taking care of your spouse and children, whether you're a man or woman, doesn't matter. This is going to become a very heavy energy upon you. Because what is the job of a guru? What is the job of Jupiter? To teach you humility, to teach you to bow your head. Even to the beggar, bow your head. Even to the crippled, poor beggar with, awkward limbs, you bow to them. Kind of like the great Meher Baba, the Persian guru who resided in India, stayed in silent, washed the feet of homeless people, washed the feet of the poor. And apparently he was Vishnu himself. That's the job of a guru within the home. So what happens when Jupiter is in the fourth house, and if you become arrogant, you become outside the boundaries of your humility, Jupiter will humiliate you, will embarrass you. Jupiter will make you feel like life is tough. You go after too much materialism, Jupiter will get you. Let the karma bring you what you deserve. Don't try to desire, oh, I need a big home, I need this, I need that. It's great. You should live a normal life. Do you know, especially after reading some of these books and listening to these gurus, let me tell you, you know who's the most spiritual person in this world? Do you know who the most spiritual person in this world? It's a family man or a family woman. It's not that guy in the cave. It's not the guy in the orange robe who are going on the shores of Ganges in Banaras. Those people are mostly escapist. They're escaping. They're escaping the responsibilities, or they're escaping what they're supposed to do, which is duty. That's when you know your God realized. Is your duty as a human being in a normal human shell, wearing regular clothes, drinking, eating meat, whatever you want to do, but fulfill your responsibility as a human being, as a family man. That, according to God, is much more of an enlightened being than somebody who's going to be showing themselves as this person of morals. The morality is what makes you blind. When you look at someone, oh, you're bad. You're doing this in your home. You're drinking. You're eating this. You're smoking cigar. You're that. You're kind of like trying to tell them, oh, look, I'm a moral one. Are you really? That's what Jupiter does in the fourth house of Navamsa. Jupiter shows you humility. Because here, one thing I've noticed with Jupiter in the fourth house is when you try to show yourself as a guru, when you try to show yourself as the person with the morals, when you bring morality, you fail. You fail. However, contradictory or not contradictory, the other side of this is if there is humility in you, and if you serve people, naturally a person gets a home where there's the talk of God, where there's prosperity, happiness. Not necessarily comfort. Comfort will come through Venus. Comfort will come through Moon. Jupiter simply wants to give you prosperity. Prosperity is kind of like misunderstood. Prosperity, most of the time we think of it as, having crores and millions and whatnot. No, prosperity is when you feel that you are capable of giving your time to God. You have enough to give yourself to God. That's prosperity. Having children, being a householder. Because back in the days, let me tell you what Guru was. Jupiter. Back 5,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago, maybe 20,000 years ago during Sumerian time, the wise man, the Guru, was a householder, had children, had wife, had to make money, had to pay for bills, probably not electricity, but had to pay for food, had to pay for cattle, something. They were living normal lives. This whole thing about the orange robe or being a monk and this and that, these are very misconstrued, misleading guidance towards finding enlightenment. Enlightenment is here. within the 4th house in home. Why do you think Jupiter is exalted in the 4th house of Cancer? Because it's trying to tell you that I am exalted, my knowledge is exalted, my dharma is being performed when you are fulfilling the duties of the home, when you're being the mother of the home. So that's one thing. The other thing you will notice with the Jupiter is that when Jupiter is in the 4th house, one may not pay so much attention to the children. You might actually ignore your children, having Jupiter in the 4th house, or you will make bad investments having Jupiter in the 4th house. So it's better to get a what do you call investment manager? What is it called? A wealth management expert. Get that if you want retirement plans and this and that, instead of doing it yourself. The other thing we also see is that your actual lessons of life after marriage, after the age of 36, in the second half of your life, okay, will come through following dharma. If Jupiter is in the 4th house, and if you're agnostic or atheist, or you do not have any inclination towards understanding God, or at least servicing humanity, you will feel lost, you will feel confused. And the other thing we also see is with Jupiter in the 4th house, you will take many pilgrimage. You will take many pilgrimage, you will try to escape your daily routines, daily work life, daily family bound responsibility, to escape to isolated places in life. Jupiter in the 4th house actually can make a person prone to addiction, whether it's alcohol, whether it's any kind of a form of escapism can come in if Jupiter is in the 4th house in the Navamsa. But you will look to escape, because why? What is the first thing that I said when I started this video? Jupiter is the heavy one. Like, notice this, okay? So many of you feel like, oh, my Jupiter Mahadasha is coming. I can't wait for my Jupiter Mahadasha to come. Is anybody going through their Mahadasha of Jupiter in their teens and 20s or early 30s? Let me know how good that Mahadasha is. Mahadasha of Jupiter is actually one of the heaviest dashas to have upon you. Because if you don't have humility, if you have not lost your ego, if you don't have the wisdom, Jupiter will kick your ass around from here to Tibet. Jupiter Mahadasha becomes actually one of the most heavy and struggling dasha for people. As much as you think, oh, it's a great benefic and it's going to give me all the prosperity and all that, and you're in that illusion. Why? Because Jupiter is only going to give you things when you have learned the wisdom of living. When you have learned the wisdom of living, when you have learned the wisdom of sacrifice, losing yourself, meaning who you are as an identity. That's when Jupiter Mahadasha actually works well. So Jupiter in the 4th house is not a bad thing. It's just that it shows that you are handed down quite a big responsibility in your life. Are you ready to handle it? Are you capable of handling it? That's what Jupiter does. Now, on a very good front, we can say Jupiter can give a wide space in the home, meaning a large home, a large house, and a large household. So Lisa A, you said you're in your Jupiter Dasha in your 40s. How's your Jupiter Dasha going? Because Jupiter can bring all kinds of transformation. Usually, you will see people lose, family members, elder family members and whatnot. brings all kinds of sudden transformation that you're not able to handle. So yeah, Jupiter Dasha is always heavy, regardless if it's exalted, Mul Trikon, debilitated, whatever. It always is the heaviest period of your life. So that's what you have to partake. Do you know one of the best dashas that is being seen looking at a survey from testing of all the astrologers? Saturn, Mars are one of the best dashas to have to give you things. And of course, if you understand nakshatras from Kal Purush Kundali, you will see why. Okay. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Jupiter in the 4th house of your D9 Navamsha. Okay. And if you're new to my channel, just make sure you subscribe so you don't miss your Navamsha series. And if you want to know where your plans are in Navamsha, readings on Navamsha and Nakshatras and all the other astrological details, check out the links in the description, including my link to Academy, Magha Vedic Astrology Academy. Otherwise, Merry Christmas to everyone. Okay. Nobody told me how hard it is to pack gifts. Oh my God. I have to hire a service next year. With the amount of gifts that are to be packed, that are still need to be packed before tomorrow, I'm like, there has to be like a professional person who comes in your home, you pay them, and they pack everything for you. It's a nightmare. All the things that you pack, that you have to mail out. Oh my God. I thought Christmas was supposed to be a time of relax and thinking about God. That ain't it anymore. That ain't it anymore, man. So anyway, guys, we will see you after Christmas. And my next video, okay? Next video will be quite interesting. It'll be on exalted planets. I might just focus on exalted Venus. So look out for that video probably Wednesday. Okay? See you.